Hello Libra, this is your general intuitive tarot reading. My name is Barta. This is for the month of January 2022. I'm going to start off with the love section first, and then I'll go on to the general. Just finished up Pisces, and it was done live on Facebook. This will be uploaded to YouTube a little bit later here. What I'm doing first is I'm going to make sure I'm up and going. When you guys come on, you can say hi. Again, this is being done live on Facebook on Roosters, Peacock. If you guys want to, you want to follow on the lives, then you need to go ahead and go to Facebook's Roosters Peacock and make sure you like it, not just follow it, because you don't always get notified. All right. I'm sharing some links real quick. All righty. Okay, first section I'm going to start with. Like I said, I told everybody it was going to be fast. Usually I give heads up, like on TikTok. I'm Roosters Peacock Tarot over there. I give a heads up. I didn't on this one, other than on Facebook. I said I'm coming on for Libras, okay? Libras is the last one of all the Zodiac signs. And then I will upload 3 of them that are still missing from YouTube up on YouTube here pretty soon. Probably this evening. Okay, let's start with the general love for Libra, okay? When you come on, just go ahead and say hi. Yeah, like that. Okay. Okay, for whatever reason, I wasn't sure, actually, because Pisces was kind of like a crazy one. I was trying to do the love one. Now, the first one wasn't. It was just a message of the love section. With the other Pisces, it was just kind of a hot mess on either side. With Libras, what I'm looking at right now, and before I started this, I was sitting here taking a break real quick, and I literally picked up a stone. Okay, I was thought, because sometimes I like to, have something in my hands while I'm reading. And then I put the stone right here, and this is where the cards are. This is talking about, for this group of Libra, this is talking about, this is the love reading. It says, you got the butterfly. The relationship is evolving, it's changing, it's transitioning, it's going to the butterfly. All right? It's going to the next phase. And you could be working on healing the inner child, but this relationship is growing. Okay? We've got I like you. Someone likes you, romance is blooming. It could be fun, flirting, wanting to date. Whether you're at the beginning or you're in the middle, maybe you could even be married. I don't feel like pulling cards right now to tell me whether it's just love or marriage. Apply it how you will here. It says the heart with the key. It's welcoming the one, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together. Perfect. Okay. Now, with that one, I love these cards, but there's no such thing as perfect, right? This person is like perfectly imperfect for you. That's what I feel. So far, I'm really liking Libras. All right. And the stone, whatever this was, it's not heavy. It's like, how do I put it? It's sunk you like a stone, but not necessarily. I'm not sure. It's not showing me going in a bad direction. You're sunk like a stone. And so far right now, it's telling me that you're kind of sunk into this person. You know what I mean? You really like this person. It's almost leveling. It's leveling up. That's what I get. When you guys come on, you can say hi. I won't answer any questions until the end. This is being done live on Facebook. Okay, it'll be uploaded to YouTube here after a bit. All right, I'm not supposed to go any farther on those. Let's see here. For some reason, I felt, well, it's appropriate because tomorrow's the moon. I felt like picking up the Moonology deck. Let's see if I can move this over so you guys can see cards here, maybe. All right, during this reading here, I am going to, if I hear I'm videotaping by phone. If I hear something here, I've got to check it real quick. But I want to make sure I get all 12 signs out today. Yeah. Okay, so this one right here, it doesn't seem like it's a bad one at all. It seems like this relationship is leveling up, okay? It says perfect, but like I said, there's no such thing as perfect. It's perfectly imperfect for you, which in your world, that would be perfect for you. Okay? I got several cards here. It's even given me signs, like Zodiac signs. This is Moonology deck, and it's also just messages. Your message is, with this relationship, whether you're in one now or there's one coming, it's talking about communication is the key. Okay? And here, heart with the key, right? Communication is the key. To get to the heart of the matter with this person, communication is the key. All right? You must be open. And it also gives me the sign Gemini, Scorpio. Okay, so far. What does this group of Libra need to be working on to make this the best relationship that is suited best for them and the other person? Because this is a group of Libra who's not just thinking about themselves, but they're going to be thinking highly of the other person as well. It's time to release negativity, negative ways of thinking, negative patterns. We have stepping out of your comfort zone. There may be words that, and I've noticed that my signal's glitching, but there's a storm coming. We've got a snowstorm coming. So, you know, I'm just going to keep going. I'm definitely going to get Libras out. So it may not be the best quality, but I'm going to do it. Okay, so you need to step out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is maybe, you know, we're at the I like you stage in this one. It does say it's going to be basically what I call leveling up, evolving. Has a potential, a very high potential for being something very good. But your comfort zone is coming out and actually talking to this person. Communication is the key. Instead of sitting back and not saying anything, maybe it's out of fear, maybe not knowing how to do it. If you do take and go ahead and do the communication that you know is needed, expect a powerful change coming. Okay? Now, I heard expect a powerful change coming. It says expect a powerful change. All right? It's going to change. Do you see how this right here is an eclipse? Just like an eclipse, it comes on suddenly. Like when it comes on, it just puts everything, it just covers everything over, right? Well, the eclipse, when it moves, everything becomes brighter and is shown. All right? So it's time for this group of Libra to really, truly show themselves. And then for some reason, being fearful of what the other person's going to think, or fearful. I'm hearing fear. Okay, that's kind of a natural one. Because I don't think for this group of Libra, this is something that you've been used to. You could be with this person for quite a while, but it's leveling up, is what I get. Prosperity with this person lies ahead. We also have the sign Taurus. Again, double Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. I don't feel like that. I feel like showing you the sign Taurus. This could also be happening during Taurus season, which would be, look up the zodiac sign Taurus, look up the birth dates on that. All right, I think it's kind of giving you a key as to when, as to what a new start is coming. Okay, so that's the key. Yeah, Taurus season. All right, let's see what else we got here. But it's just basically, this one's going to actually be a quick one. This one's going to sink you like a stone, and not in a bad way. This relationship is going to be evolving, leveling up, going to the next phase. It's going to happen quite quickly, or it's going to feel like it. In the meantime, there is healing of the inner child, and it's helping you grow. This relationship will help you grow. Either this relationship is at the I like you and you haven't said something that you do love this person. And if this hasn't happened yet, this is kind of showing you kind of an event and what to kind of be more open and make sure the communication is the key. Okay, that's what I'm kind of getting. You could have been married to this person for a long time. You could be dating this person for a long time. But maybe that communication has not always been open. Okay, so, but it's going to be leveling up, like connection closer. I like this one. Pisces was kind of a hot mess there for a second for two of them. Yep. Around Taurus season. So this is just kind of a message is what this is. All right. I'm going to close this one out because, I mean, that's what it is. If you're sitting in this relationship right now and just having open communication, prosperity between the two of you lies right there. I mean, it's just communication is the key. And for whatever reason, I keep wanting to repeat that. So there is a problem with the communication. And I think it's more of maybe you're not used to communicating what you think and feel, or you're not used to being heard. You will be heard. You need to go ahead and just put it out in the open. Okay? Let's see. For this one here, for this love reading, I'm going to close this one out. This is for Libra. Let's see. I want to. What cards do I want? I just want to get a close. Okay. Yeah, that works for me. I like those. Again, you guys are welcome to say hi when you come on. I'll take a couple questions at the end. Okay. This is just a confirmation. This one right here is true love. This one you do not need to be fearful of. That is your message. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So this is getting ready for a connection, a soul connection. Okay, that's what I feel. This one you're not going to have to be fearful of, but you are going to have to work on your communication. All right, I'm going to close this one up, and I'm going to do one more. And it's going to sink you like a stone, like it's going to hit you hard. That's it. You get hit by a rock, man. It's like, woof, where'd that come from? Dang, that one's... And it's going to bring up feelings that you're not used to. Okay? So don't be surprised if you go through a lot more emotions once this does happen. For some reason, I feel like saying this. Because you're not going to be used to it. You're going to be wanting to question stuff. Or is this too good to be true? Okay? It's not perfect. It's perfectly imperfect for you. All right. Now I feel like putting the stone away. Okay. Works for me. All right. Let's start on the second set of love reading for Libra. General. You guys come on to say hey. Oh, I'm liking Libras. I'm liking Libras a lot. I just got a message. What? Laughing my ass off. Why are you laughing your ass off? Okay, I told you guys I was going to have to check my phone. I'm doing this by phone, but I have to check for something real quick, and then I'll get right back on it. Okay. All right, so this one is for the second set of reading for love reading for Libra. Why did I pick this up? Okay, I get this. All right. Okay. The basis I'm getting from this right here is getting to know each other. Hey, they're everywhere. I'm getting messages, so I'm just responding. They're everywhere. Okay, I'm not going to be... Okay. I am live right now, so I am not going to be answering a bunch of Facebook messages. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Hi, Al. How's it going? What up? Trying to get Libras out. I'm trying to finish this one up. And then I'm done with all Zodiac signs for January. Okay. So anyway, on this one here, for this second set in the love spectrum for Libra, it doesn't look bad. It almost looks like it says you spend some time getting to know somebody this is what it feels like. Getting to know each other. There may have been friends who were involved with this. Let your friends help. I'm actually probably going to read this two different ways, but this first one feels right to me. All right, so you actually got to a point where you're healing family issues. All right, maybe it could be the past and how you were raised and how you respond to stuff. You finally figured out that you deserve love. And then, I'm going to read this two different ways. I feel two different scenarios here. Then along came what you thought was passion. We got the passion card. And I don't know why I felt like saying thought. Okay? Then there was a lot of heart-to-heart conversations. But I want to show you something. Now, there's going to be two different readings. The other one's going a lot better than this one. This one's not actually bad. This is just a group of Libra who are opening themselves back up to look, because even though that they were led on a path where, it was going good, they thought it was great and thought it was the one. Now, there's a lot of passion, but it just kind of went, when the talking came down to it. Do you see the other person looking the other direction? They're not even paying attention. They weren't all in it. Either there was an engagement involved in this, or engagement was on the mind, because that's how serious it was, at least in one person's head. Okay, or somebody was not taking it as seriously. Then we have the true love card. This is a romance of a lifetime. This almost sounds like it's like two people who, it's there. It's just one wasn't kind of paying attention, was kind of distracted off in the distance. Something else was, they weren't focused just on that one person for some reason. I'm not saying there's multiple people, anything like that. I don't feel like putting that in there. But it does I don't see the separation card. You can be in the same household and still be separate mentally, okay? Whatever it was, there really is true love there. Maybe it was different circumstances. I'm just throwing some stuff out here. This is not a psychic thing. This is common sense thing. Maybe there was different circumstances that actually made it to where you weren't able to focus on the other person, or vice versa. And you guys kind of drifted apart. I'm not seeing the separation card, but it does seem like, there's a space in between here. This is what I'm wanting to put. So there's a space in between these two people, whether you actually separated or it was just kind of like you kind of lost touch with each other. That feels right too. Like I said, could be in the same household, but yet not connecting. All right. The message here is there will definitely, for this group, will be reconciliation, because there is definitely love here. There is great passion here. It's just somewhere along the line, something happened to where they kind of lost sight. Whether it was just life itself that kind of put a kibosh in it, I'm not sure which. I'm not going to dig. The message here with the reconciliation card, which tells me that this group of Libra is coming back together with somebody, but need to put more effort into it. You got the flirt card. It's kind of being, even if life itself has taken and putting you down to where you're not having that time. This could just be a couple as well. You could be together right now, but it just seems like you guys are separate because, either not just from misunderstandings, but from the simple fact that life itself has kind of pulled you guys apart. It says to put a little bit of spice in life, go ahead and start flirting again. Put some effort into it and work on new love. Okay? Change this to something new and fresh. That's what I feel. Now, if I'm reading this, that you are a Libra, you went through here, you were thought it was the love of a lifetime. It didn't go well for you because something, you thought it was engagement. The other person was looking in a different direction because they weren't focused like you. I see the reconciliation card. It even could possibly be a reconciliation with an ex. But I say that lightly. I really didn't want to say that. Okay? But there's going to be some kind of reconciliation or coming back together from somebody from your past. That's two different ways I can read it. It's showing me new love. And whatever this love's about, it's going to feel new to you because there's effort being put into it. I feel it's actually saving two people is what it is, where they've kind of had a space. Because there is so much chemistry and they're so much alike. Do you see how they're holding the light and they're working together? I think at one point that they weren't working together is what I feel. Libras. Yeah, my sister's a Libra. Heck yeah. All right. Let's see here. We got the snake. Holy shit. I do cuss. I'm hoping this ain't gonna go that way. I don't know if you could see that, but yeah. I always pay attention to the smoke too and which direction and what it does. It just went as soon as I said this one, the snake. Okay, on this card here, I'm not gonna get too deep on it. Apply it how you will. We got the snake, which is either the way you're thinking and viewing this. This could have been an actual situation that happened. I mean, and then it was like, bam, somebody stuck their nose where they didn't belong. That seems to be the theme for a lot of zodiac signs. Or it's just, there was a fearfulness of, I'm slowing down because it doesn't feel right. Competition. I believe that there was some kind of competition within this, and that's maybe why the other person was looking the other direction. That's what I feel. Kind of got distracted for a minute. But it does show that there's reconciliation here. It does show new love. I mean, you could be totally cutting off and starting a new love, but this is showing reconciliation, somebody coming back together. So if you are the small group of Libra that actually had somebody sticking their nose where it didn't belong, yeah. Jeez. Anyway, I ain't going to spend too much time on that. Like I said, if you're a group of Libra and you're like, whoa, that sounded just like me. I'm telling you, people need to start sticking their nose in their own green grass. Stop looking to see if it's greener on the other side. All right? This one right here, if you ain't got that going on, this is going good. There's going to be a reconnection between the two of you. Even if you're in the same home, it's coming together, meeting of minds, meeting of heart, actually working on it. If you're not, and you knew that there was some kind of outside force involved in this, that kind of made that person look the other direction, whether it's you or them, even for a hot minute. And it doesn't mean that anything was necessarily done, but I mean, there was engagement involved here, true love, you knew it was, but I saw a separation, like that separated the two people heart-wise for a minute. But I see reconciliation coming, putting more effort into it, new love, chemistry. This could even be a new love, but I really feel this is two people reconnecting. And it could have been possibly because somebody stuck their nose where it didn't belong, or was kind of tempted to look over the fence at the other side of the grass that's green. Let me tell you what, half the time that shit's plastic. It's fake. And I do cuss. People need to stop doing that. Water your own garden. And if you ain't happy with your garden, then freaking pull your harvest and get gone. But don't be doing that stuff. All right. So anyway, with this one here, this looks like two people reconnecting. Whether there was some kind of outside force that was kind of involved in it, or if this was just the snake, somebody assuming. This could also be people assuming, but it almost feels like it's not. But it feels, with the snake, it's like there's always something's going to bite you in the ass. That's what I'm feeling here. If somebody, and then the other person's looking the other direction, not really paying attention, okay, and then it ended up that there was some kind of separation. Reconciliation is coming. It doesn't matter if you're in the same household or not. You could be. It doesn't mean that person, you and that person are separated per se, but mentally you are. But you're coming back together. You need to put some effort into it. Turn it into that new love because you got that chemistry, okay? So apply it how you will. If you got a situation where some shit went down and went down bad, then start off on a new path. This is just general, okay? So anyway, we've got the love call. Someone is expressing love to you. We've got the photograph. And then I keep saying somebody from your past. That feels right. Reconciliation, flirt, new love, chemistry. For some of you, you're coming back together. Yep. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. This is a two-part here. This is either people who are sitting here looking over photographs from the past, longing for somebody else, a reconciliation is possible. For others, excuse me, making new memories with the same person where you guys kind of split mentally. It could have even been physically. But it's showing working on it. Flirt. Put some more effort into it. Produce that new love. Bring that spark back in. Chemistry. And then we have the dragonfly. Now, if you had a situation, yeah, I'm bouncing all over the place. So hopefully you can keep up. If you had a situation where there was the snake, which is a competition, I feel like saying stop right there. All right. And it showed me the other over here where the person's kind of looking off to the side, looking at that grass that ain't yours. Finding out, it will come to light. Things coming to light. Adapt, change, heal. All right. But it still shows these people coming back together. Reconciliation, flirt, love, new love, chemistry. Okay? What? Being lighthearted. So the next time, not the next time, but on this, after this reconciliation, where the meeting of minds and the hearts come back together, you need to be more lighthearted. So if you were just assuming that was something that you thought was going on, then being more lighthearted, being more trusting. And I get you, because trust is a big one. I mean, if you're used to it, it becomes a habit of, you know, you have to catch yourself. But if there was actually something happened, I mean, you will find out. There's a lot of signs where stuff is going to be revealed. There's no longer sitting in patterns, but it shows reconciliation and these guys coming back together. Okay? And if your situation, and if you're not coming back together, there's new love on the way. Chemistry, flirt. You have to forgive me. This is my last reading. I've been reading for a while. And there will be a strong magnetic force here between the two of you. It doesn't really sound bad. I mean, this is just, and there's healing. The word healing coming there. All right? Chemistry, for whatever reason. There's going to be great chemistry. I almost feel it's two people that have been together before. It's coming back together. It kind of feels like that. Whether it's misunderstandings or there was actually somebody else that had their nose in it. I'm not sure which. Your message here, it's time to take back control of your life. Free yourself. This is for Libra. About this love situation. Whether you're contained in your own mind about how you think, or you're contained in your own mind about a situation. And that's how you're kind of viewing how love is. Okay? Your message is, it is safe to love. Again, if you're coming back together with somebody that you've already been with and there might have been a wrongdoing, but it's a forgivable one in your head, whatever it means, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay, so letting go of the past, and then it shows two people retreating together. Okay, so I do feel there's a reconciliation of some kind coming for that. All right, that's as far as I feel like going on there. As you guys come on, just go ahead and say hey. All right, I'm going to switch to Libra General, which means just general life. We'll see where it pulls from. Libras is actually going kind of quick. Happiness. Focus is on happiness and career. I feel love's going to come out, but I don't feel like pulling it. It's almost like this is for a group of Libra who actually thought that they had like love, or they're coming out of love, because I don't feel like, I know that's going to be the card I pull. I freaking guarantee it is. But right now they're focused on their happiness and their career. All right. So these are the ones that are coming out of love that ended up not being what they thought it was, is what I feel. So this is not really a love reading. This is switching too. But it is kind of about love. Happiness and career. So let's see where this group of Libra, where the happiness and career is going. I'm hearing messages. Okay, Moonology. Appropriate, because tomorrow's the moon. We'll be having a storm here pretty soon. Hey, if it's going to be cold, might as well be seeing some snow, right? Okay, yeah, what did I just say? Coming out of a love situation. This is for a group of Libra who came out of a love situation where it should, thought it should have worked better, but it didn't. It's a time for healing. So while they're healing, this group of Libra is healing, they're focused on their happiness and career. They're trying to shift gears, is what I get. It's time to release negativity. I don't feel like that one. Okay, we've got adjustments are required, okay? And it's focusing, okay? So I think this is about, this is kind of a love reading too. It's supposed to be just a general, for the general sign. And my signal is bleeping in and out, but we've got a storm coming. So I'm still going to get this one done. Adjustments are required. So what I'm seeing is a group of Libra that have literally coming out of a love situation. And it's a time for healing. They're healing, but in the meantime, they're focused on their career and their happiness. They're able to start seeing the light again, is what I kind of get. Like they're kind of focused on this. Like they're no longer going to be, it's time to release the negativity. You've got the Zodiac signs, Scorpio, Capricorn, okay? Those may be hints to you. Your message is adjustments are required. So you're going to have to continue to work on this. And it has to be with your work. See, I think it's about focusing. It's been hard to focus. It says your hard work is paying off. And again, healing over here on the side. I did Leo's, and they had that one too. We also got the zodiac sign Leo, and we've got confidence is your key to success. Okay, so having more confidence, no matter what you came out of the past with that situation, confidence with your career is the key. All right, I see. This is a two-part. I will show you here in a minute. Here's Capricorn again. An end of a tough cycle approaches. All right, coming to an end. This over here, for those of you who have actually come out of it, and this is not the love reading, this is general, okay? But it's blending that in, that you guys were coming out of a love situation, and it's time for healing. Your message for those who have had this go on, nothing will come of this situation, okay? Nothing, not just it. Void. X amount, focus on your happiness and your career. That's exactly what I see. End of a tough cycle approaches. Your message for you, there's a new start. Not just in business and career. A new start's coming, period. All right? Nothing is yet set in stone at this time with your career. There's more to that. Don't let your past hold you back. Okay, so do not be your own worst enemy here. Do not continue to take 2 steps forward into the future and 5 steps back into the past. The past is done. So with this career, this business opportunity, if you want this to take and go and your happiness to go, and I'm seeing seagulls. Okay, if you're wanting this to go full throttle the way it should, because, you know, if you can't concentrate on what you're doing, you're not going to be able to do it. Don't let your past hold you back. Continue pushing forward. Yeah, this feels right for some reason. Let's see, a time to give rather than to take. Or it represents Virgo. Okay, one more, and then I'm going to switch to tarot cards. And it says, so this is blending love and business and career and happiness, okay? It is saying a new romantic cycle begins after this one had ended, okay? But for now, you're focusing on your career, everything. It's a win-win outcome forecast. Somebody else had this too. It feels right. All right? That's not just, that's balance. Balance is coming back into this group of Libra's life is what's happening. And it says, what do you need to release? Who do you need to release so you can focus on what you need to be doing? All right? All right, I said tarot cards. So let's do tarot. Focusing on the career part and your happiness. Yeah. All right. Okay, so these are just basically messages. It's basically that you're on the right path, completely on the right path. We've got the Four of Pentacles. All right, this is somebody who's hanging on to something, hanging on to them. I don't think it's just, see, the Pentacles are possessions. It's like money, okay? But what I'm seeing here is this is somebody who's continuing to just hang on to what they've got, and they're working hard for it, and they're not letting go. Even their ambition, okay? We've got the Ace of Cups. With your happiness and career, and when I was drawing, this is the card, one of the cards I pulled. Your cup will be overflowing. Focus is the key. Happiness and career. It will both be coming back. They both will be coming to fruition. They will be producing. Happiness, you're slowly going to start sliding back in there. You're going to start feeling more whole, feeling happier, and feeling complete with your career. Feeling good. Not feeling like you're, this isn't for me. There could even be a switch in career, but I kept seeing seagulls for some reason, okay? I also pulled the Tower and the Knight of Wands, all right? And it went over top of the past. This Tower moment, and I'm not going to get into too much detail on it, the Tower moment here, where it kind of upheavaled your life, literally. With the Knight of Wands, you're moving on courageously and fast. There could have even been a literal, there could even be a literal move. That's what I'm getting. There could even be a literal move to get your happiness going. And it could be you may need to be relocating for your career. And I keep seeing seagulls, okay? Again. It looks good, though. It's coming out of the past and working on the future and really hanging on to what's yours and working on your happiness. You're going to start feeling more whole. Just don't live in the past. That's what I get. Yep. I think this is actually somebody who's on here, because this actually does not feel like it applies to Libra's reading. But sometimes I will go ahead and just read the cards I see that fall. But this does not feel like Libra's. Okay, so Libra, do not add to this reading right here. This is being done live, so I'm actually picking up on somebody. We've got the King of Swords. We've got the Lovers. It could be also Zodiac sign Gemini. And we've got the Queen of Cups. Represents love. Okay? To me, it doesn't represent a person per se. It represents love in this aspect. Your message is there is a shift. The heck? Hold on here. No longer feeling like you're left out in the cold as far as love goes. This is not for Libra. I'm actually picking up on somebody that popped on. And I can't see everybody who's on here. I'm just picking up. And it's a message I'm supposed to send. Coming out of a cold period, feeling left out in the cold. Then there's the Queen of Cups. The Cups also represents love as well, and that's what it feels like here. It can also represent water signs. All right, but it shows me the cup is overflowing. And I'm hearing right direction. Okay. Whatever that means to you. So that was just geared at one person. I'm not sure. I can't see who's on here. Okay, I don't really feel like adding too much more here. Let's see. I think I'm going to do a closing thought on this one, and then I'll open it up here. I don't even know. Let me see. I'll open it up for, I'll take 2 questions, and then I'm popping off, okay? Yep, this is talking for this group of Libra to overcome this victim mentality. If that's how you feel, you need to stop. You need to work continually to leave that past behind you. All right? Feeling chained to the past. All right? If you're not feeling chained, if you're working on and overflowing so much emotions. All right? Or not, are continually crying over something that had been lost, that is no longer within your reach. This is talking about the past. And this has been brought to the forefront where it's conscious. It's no longer subconscious. This is conscious. It needs time, take time to heal. But in the meantime, you're working on your happiness and career. You're actually doing much better than what you thought. Okay? Transformation. Hello, Carlos. Transformation. So this is a time where this group of Libra is actually transforming how they actually are just basically life, because they were living in a past and they've come out of that past. And now they are focused on their happiness, and happiness is within reach. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's with another person at this time. What it's talking about is happiness within yourself. And actually, it could be with what you do, creativity, your career. I actually see that there's possibility for movement here, literal movement. And I keep the seagulls. They really are, I'm pinpointed on the seagulls. Okay? So you may be actually picking up and leaving a past behind to start anew, to seek your happiness. And just remember, it is a slow process anyway. You can pick up and move, but you do still have to kind of go through the rest of, the healing. It does say healing from a past. Okay, it doesn't look bad. Your message is you are deserving. And do you see all the flowers and everything's bloomed? If you work really hard, your life is going to be blooming, literally. And your happiness is going to slowly come back. This is for Libra. And Libra, you are the balance sign. You're bringing balance back into your own life. That's what I get. All right. That was actually kind of a short one. Yep. Success. Happy success. That's what it's going to bring. You're going to start feeling alive, and even with your career, you're going to have success with it, with hard work and not living in the past. Okay. And here it is again. I was talking about creativity. I see that. But do you see the beach? There is something with that. And I was seeing seagulls. So perhaps you're up and moving, literally, to seek your happiness. All right, I'm going to open her up. Libras was pretty quick because, like I said, I was kind of a nice one. I like that one. Pisces, that one was kind of, it wasn't, you know, good they're dealing with stuff, but my goodness. All right, has anybody got a question? Ooh, okay. I'll tell Josh. That sounds fun. Okay. Yes, I'm on Facebook. So once this go up on YouTube, you know, I do talk to myself once in a while. But no, I'm actually talking to somebody. I am actually just did Libras. Yeah, I've done all of them up on Facebook here. And what I'm getting ready to do right now is I'll take 2 general questions before I pop off for the rest of the evening. And that's from any sign. You do not have to be a Libra to ask these questions. So I'll take 2 questions. All right. And then I did tell you guys that this weekend, while I'm waiting for the questions to come. Oh, my Lord. No, honey. Oh, no, you ain't. My goodness. Oh, okay. Here, anybody who's on here, this is being done live on Facebook and people know me. I've got one here that's trying to hide themselves. Grace Queen, could you do me a favor if you're on here and go block her? People, I tell you what. Half the time it's scammers anyway. I mean, you guys can get readings from whoever you want, but my goodness, they just don't stop. They're like ticks. They're parasites. Okay, I'm opening up for individual questions. I'm not going by zodiac sign. You just ask me a question. I go by intuition. Animals. Are there any questions? Let's see here. Oh, I found you. Goodness. All right. It's taking a minute for stuff to update, so that's what I'm waiting for, the feed. We do have a storm coming in. We're located in the middle of the U.S. here, and we've got a snowstorm coming. So it's going to be lagging. All right. Let me see if anybody has got any questions. Yeah, I'm not an astrologer. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I don't follow everything, so I don't follow all, you know, moon rising. Gloria Lee. There's a question for me. Okay. I instantly got yes, but I think it's going to take time. All right. Yeah, it's going to be fortunate. And I'll be fortunate not just for that person, but for everybody else around them too. Yep. They got to make that steps though. Yes. Mr. Lamb? Yes. Yes, sir. I get definite. Yeah, actually, yeah. Yep. Work. Puzzle. I like it. My guys have humor. Okay, because I was like, I hear yes. That's great. And then I got no. But hold on here. It ain't no. The answer's not no. No work, the puzzle. It's not going to be a puzzle anymore. You won't have to work as hard. This is what Mr. Lamb asked me. It's not going to be so much of puzzlement. You have an idea in your head of something you want to do. It's not going to be a puzzlement anymore. You'll actually be able to, this is the first step. It'll be the first step of starting what you want to do there. Whatever that means to you. Okay? So the answer is yeah. Is it happening? Okay, awesome. Well, you're well on your way to, you have some kind of dream or vision that you've been looking at that you want to do. You're well on your way. If you've already started it, crap, by, let me see here. February, July. All right. I don't know what this means, but it means something to you. February standing out to me. And with this project, July, I really think this is actually in the right. No, I answered you right. I said yes. My card said no, but it wasn't saying no that it wasn't going to happen. I told you yes, if you rewind. Yes, work, puzzlement, okay? What it was saying here is it's not going to be a puzzlement anymore of all this extra work that you're putting into it. You see the gears? It's kind of like my cards, my guides have humor, okay? So, how do I put it? You won't have to sit here and overthink stuff all the time. It's like a project that you've been thinking about for a while because it's actually on a bigger, you've got a bigger, broader idea that you're going for. So it's not saying no, it's not going to happen. I told you yes, and that's why I said no. What do you mean? My cards are saying it's kind of a no-brainer that this is the best way to go because see the gears in motion. That's thinking. That's not just work, putting the work into it. Of course, you're going to have to. But the gears, see the gears? I instantly was thinking brain. It's not going to be a puzzlement in your head at all. This is a go. Okay. So, no, I didn't answer no. But anyway, July has to go along with that project. All right. I feel it again, sometimes I hear it's the kickoff. This is not the first project. There's going to be more projects to come. Awesome. What's 2 weeks? I'm getting February. February popped up here. I mean, it's going, so that's awesome. July, it's very bright. It's the right way to go. But I think it's not the first project. There's many more to come. All right, there's other ones you have on your mind, and this is the kickoff. Okay. Oh, Courtney. Shoot. Okay. All right. Did that make sense to you? Courtney, it says liberation. Liberate yourself from the snake from the past. Okay, that's all I have on that one. As a child again. That doesn't even really make sense. Are you talking about living again? Because, I mean... Oh, okay. I was going to say, because sometimes in text it kind of gets lost in translation here. Not sure here. I don't know why. I've got a strange feel on this one. Why do I have a strange feel here? There it is again. Carlos, I don't know why, because I can get a beat on people quite quickly. Like living with a childlike wonder. There's something here. There's something about this. I'm just going to show you the cards that fell. Okay. Not sure where this is going here. Has anybody else got a question? For Carlos, like I said, I don't know why I'm feeling kind of strange with your question here. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't get a beat on it yet. Okay, but I'm just going to tell you the cards. Because like I said, sometimes when I don't get a feel, sometimes I don't. And I'm really not. Anyway, we've got the cave. All right? Which sometimes that would represent coming out of a cave or coming out of how we are living our lives or going within ourselves. This is now. Or this could be possibly where you're sitting. Okay. Why am I... There's something there. Okay, I'm not sure what it is. I'm sure I'll figure it out here pretty soon. And it ain't going to be through cards. I'm going to see something here real quick here. I don't know why I'm feeling very odd about Carlos. Might not just be Carlos. There's something. Let's see here. Let's see why I'm getting this. Why? That's an actual person. Why am I getting an odd vibe though, Carlos? There's an odd vibe here. I'm not sure why. I don't know if you're testing me, but something's off here. I don't know what it is though. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I'm just kind of like, there's something about the way you're asking that and stuff. And I'm not saying, I mean, I just looked at your profile just to see if you're a real person because, you know, I wasn't getting too much. And the cards here don't really make too much sense. And see, I usually am right the heck on to somebody. So I'm not sure why I'm feeling like this. Okay. I'm going to pull these back up. Let me see. It shows you're a real person. So I'm not sure. Who knows? Sometimes I don't always know what I'm feeling, and I don't pretend I do. If I don't, I'll tell you, I don't. But there's something just, I don't know. It's almost like I'm being tested. And for some reason, I have to wait until I get off. I'll give you the cards here. Because I don't know. I feel this is a broad spectrum. I don't think that you're necessarily a completely unhappy person. I almost feel like test here for some reason. It's written in the stars that you have the skills. It shows the Father card, the message, and fortunate. I don't feel like your whole life's unfortunate. Now you got me curious. No, I don't believe. No, Carlos is not a bot. No. He's not a bot. He's an actual person. But I'm just, the feel I get. And like I said, I mean, it's showing. But sometimes people will test me. And I'm not sure if that's what's going on. But the feeling I'm getting, my intuition is telling me that it's almost like a testing or, because I don't think that child, the question was more like living with childlike wonder. I don't really think so. I'm not sure why I'm getting an odd feeling off of you. But anyway, it says that the stars, it's written in the stars, you have the skills. It shows me the Father card to hit the target. The message is it's going to be fortunate. It's all within you. I'm going to have to figure out why I've even got a strange vibe. And it's not necessarily a bad one. I'm not sure which direction, honestly. Kind of stumped me. Okay. And Courtney, you already asked me, and I already told you. Okay. So the cards I pulled for you, Carlos, I'm not getting a definite, you know, how can you, I think it's all within you, period. I mean, yeah, period. It's written in the stars. You have the skills. It's talking about the Father. It's talking, and I'm actually looking at the arrow, which is on point, is what I'm feeling. And the message is, it's going to be fortunate. You see the staircase, it takes a long time to kind of, you know, you got to just keep going. But at the end, that's where you get that treasure. All right? Yeah, no, I don't think it's a bad thing that I'm necessarily getting. I'm just not sure what it is yet. Okay. I am ascending. Okay, because there's something a little different there. I'm not sure what it is. Okay. Anybody else got a question? Did that make sense to you, Carlos? Because there's just something. I don't know. I'll have to look at it here in a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's not that I can't pick up on you. It's just like, I don't know. I don't think really you have, maybe you think you have an issue with that. I just don't, that doesn't feel right. And I'm an intuitive. It doesn't feel right to me. Yeah, but I just don't, either that or you're just not going to sit there, but it doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? I think you're either well on your way. I mean, I don't even know where to go with this. That's strange. And I usually don't get stumped. And I'm not really stumped. I just don't know which direction to take it. Your next steps, I can give you advice cards. All right? Because the thing of it is when people ask me what their next steps are, I can't make your next steps. I can't tell you what your next steps are. You have a choice. All right. Yep, that sounds good to me. Wow, that one's been popping up quite a bit. Okay, so this is for Gloria Lee. What are my next steps? Okay, we've got luck is on your side. All right. These are just messages. Your message is a personal issue reaches resolution. Okay. And also it talks about pride, not letting it get in your way. Now this card's been coming up quite a bit. Next step. That is the next steps right there. Luck is on your side, knowing this. I mean, not everything's about luck. I mean, everything's about choice as well, correct? A personal issue reaches resolution. That is the next steps. But once this personal issue reaches resolution, don't let pride get in your way. Okay? No. Work. Hustle. You know what? I think I'm picking up on somebody here as well. Maybe that's where my confusion is. Okay. I've also been reading back to back too. Okay, let's see here. So anyway, that is, I mean, that's the next steps right there. Knowing that the luck is on your side. It's not so much about luck per se. It does seem like you've had like a downstream where everything wasn't going so positive. But it's just saying kind of like with the arrow. This is Sagittarius as well. You see the arrow that's pointed up? It's all up now. I mean, it's going to take work, of course. But the personal issues you've had is going to reach resolution. And it's talking about possibly Cancer sign and Leo sign. And whatever you do, don't let pride get in your way. It's just messages, okay? I can't tell you your next steps. All right, guys. It is 5:13 Central Time. Does anybody else got a question? I know what I'm going to do. Because I think sometimes, like I told you guys, sometimes what happens is I can be sitting here, I'm doing a live read, and I'm at the shop. There could be people who sit here and walk by the shop, and they're looking at it, and they're like, oh, I should go get in a reading, and then I'll start getting cards. And I'll be like, what the heck? You know, I'll be in the middle of a read. You'll see it often, and come find out half the time, they'll be knocked on the door, or people will come in. Or there could be somebody who just came in the back. That's what I think's going on. You're welcome. So I'm going to refocus on Carlos. I'm not going to focus on your question. I'm just going to see what pops. Okay? Wow. Okay. So, Carlos, now, with saying that, this is a message for Carlos, okay? It says, you are good enough, all right? Communication, getting back out there is the key. Personal issue reaches resolution, okay? You need to believe in the impossible. Even if you felt like this was not going to be happening, it's actually possible. You need to, and how you're going to do this? By stepping out of your comfort zone. That was for Carlos. All right. Anybody else got a question before I pop off here? Yuppa. Anybody? Anybody got a question? I think that's what happened, Carlos, because I was feeling, I was like, what in the heck? I think somebody was close, and that's what happens sometimes. Because I've been reading for over 27 years, and sometimes there'll be people right outside the window or something, or right outside the door, or somebody could have walked in the back, and I'm picking up on there. I'm like, something don't feel right here. Okay, I think that's what happened. All right, anybody else? It could have been, but I really figured out I was picking up on somebody else at the same time. So it's kind of strange if you imagine that you're having a conversation with somebody and the conversations between the other two people blend together. Okay, that's kind of how my readings go. If there's somebody else and I'm picking up on them, but yet cards were falling for you too. You know what I mean? It can get confusing. I am tired, so I've been doing readings for a while, and sometimes my concentration and blocking that kind of stops. It's harder, so. All right. Yep, exactly. Look at the bigger picture. Anybody else got a question? All right, for those of you that are on Facebook and you're new on here, I do bounce around quite a bit. Like I said, I've been reading for over 27 years. All right, publicly for almost 3. Like I said, I'm 46. This is nothing new to me. So if you guys want to follow me around, because I'm really going to be hitting this hard, I've decided it's been something I've been wanting to do for a long time. Reading online is not anything new. On Facebook, if you are on there, don't just follow it. Make sure you like it. It'll tell you when I go live. On YouTube, I am on Roosters, Peacock, Tarot. Make sure you go over there, subscribe, and hit the bell so it notifies you. See, because I'm very well known for being sporadic. Like today, I ran over to YouTube, and I'm like, let's find something different. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go live on YouTube. And I did. And then I ran back over to Facebook. All right, TikTok, here pretty quick. I'll be able to go live, and I'll be doing it there too. TikTok, it's Roosters, Peacock, Tarot. All right, go over there and follow it. It'll notify you. And I'm on Instagram as well, under Roosters, Peacock. I'll be going live there too. Yeah, I kind of like to bounce all over the place. Anybody else got a question? Last call. And then I'll be popping off for the evening. While I'm waiting, give you guys a chance. Monica. Monica, are you there? I saw a notification pop up. Anybody else got a question? All right, let me see. Let me go back. While I'm waiting, I'm going to wait for just a minute. I'm going to pop off here by 5:20 Central Standard Time. But I want to do something here. Let me see. I'll take one more question. Anybody got a question? There we go. Copy. I'm refreshing my screen. Like I said, there is a storm coming in, so it does lag a little bit. Okay, guys, I'm going to be popping off here. And like I said, I started putting it on there to let you guys know. It is not a requirement. I will be doing a bunch of lives here pretty soon, like sporadically, probably this weekend. I'll do a live. So if you're following me in all the places I told you, then you'll be able to find where it's going. I'll just do an open general session where we just, it's going to be, I'm going to be sitting back, I'll kick back and just relaxed, and we're just going to have some fun with it. All right. I will be putting a link. Don't take it like, oh my God. Okay. It's more of what it is I do put the donation link up there. If you guys want to help support and build the channel, awesome. It is helpful. If not, it is not a requirement. So that is what's coming through right now. Okay. So if you wanted to, that's where it's at. All right, guys, I'm going to pop off here. I don't see any more questions. I hope you guys have a great night. And if you are around where the storm's going to be, be safe. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Let me see, make sure nobody else. Nope. Nope. Okay. It was nice talking to you guys. See you later.